Welcome to Same Spit Different Face TV. Well, my opinions is facts, and if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast, and it's free. So don't forget to spit on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification.
Now, Spit Squad, Lil Durk has finally been extradited to California and is in federal jail in Los Angeles. He will have his first hearing / arraignment in the coming days. Now, what's going to end up happening? His lawyer probably going to end up asking for bail. Him trying to take those flights may get him denied bail. They may say he's a flight risk. Now, when we look at this case, it's a lot going on. It's definitely two people that snitching. How do we know it's two people that snitching? Because their names are not in the indictment. They're called co-conspirator, I believe, 2 and co-conspirator 5. If they were actually going to stand 10 toes and try to take this to trial, their name would actually be in the paperwork. Why isn't their name in the paperwork? To hide their identity, because they don't want them retaliated against. Now, when you look at this situation, it has been alleged that Lil Durk has already, or somebody on Lil Durk's behalf, has already reached out to families and people and tried to intimidate. Now, we don't know if that's true or not. We just know that's what the feds are alleging. And the feds could be alleging that based off of the fact of something that one of the snitches could have told them. Now, another thing you got to understand, when you got as much money as Durk, and we saw a video come out today about Julio Fulio, and one of his alleged shooters interrogation, and basically the cops had picked that guy up a month ago to ask him about some other stuff, but then they just start asking him about Julio Fulio and what was going on, etc., and stuff like that. So it's not a stretch to think that Durk knew something about this ahead of time, or the people around him knew something about this ahead of time, or it was rumbling in the streets that, you know, somebody was probably talking. And Durk, listen, if you Durk and you understand that you're a part of this situation, even if you didn't do anything, you know it's not good if your name is floating around a situation like this, or you know it's not good if somebody who's close to you name is floating around, as far as like somebody who did something to these, whatever that may be. So when you put all of this information together with the fact that they saying that he tried to take that flight, like I said, I doubt he get bond. If he get bond, I would be very surprised. But we got to see how this play out. But over the next couple of weeks, over the next month, we'll start getting a lot more information about this case. And then eventually we'll get to the case, the trial, and we'll end up seeing who exactly is saying what happened. And I'm going to just be honest for y'all, man. It could be a situation where some other things get solved because these people, either the people who snitching either did these things directly, or they have first person or second person knowledge of these things that possibly happen. And when I say these things, I mean other cases in Chicago. So this may not be the only trouble that Lil Durk is facing. Check out my original Chicago hood movie in the end screen, No Time to Play Fair.